Welcome everyone to another edition of C to C. Our chief today, Drew Peterson, Chief Revenue Officer and President of Veracity. Drew, welcome.
Adam, thanks for having me. It's great to be a part of the show and getting to chat with you and a little bit about Veracity and Telarus. Excited for it.
So let's talk about birthdays. We celebrated our 18th birthday a couple weeks ago. Veracity also 18 years old. Tell me, your vision at that time, has it changed at all?
Yeah, I think we're a little younger. We turned 18 in October.
All right.
So we're a little younger. But yeah, the vision hasn't changed too much in the direction. You know, we started Veracity for two reasons. One, Veracity stands for integrity and truth. And, you know, back in the day, there was a lot of hidden promises. There wasn't a lot of things delivered on those promises. And taxes and billing were all crazy. And so when we started Veracity, we really wanted to start it and really bring that integrity to the industry and make sure we deliver what we promise and make sure that we provide the services that we promise them, that the pricing's easy to understand. And so that still rings true today. And we've tried to hire employees that have that same type of attitude and mantra, and we've done a good job with that. So that's number one. And then number two is really the reason why we started Veracity is, you know, at the time I felt like I really wasn't making a difference. Wasn't making a difference with our employees, wasn't making a difference with our customers and the previous company I was with. So in starting Veracity, we really wanted to make sure that everyone had an opportunity to make a difference each and every day and felt like they were making a difference, not only to the employees and customers, and that still is today. And we really try to facilitate that with our employees, that they know what they're doing and how they're making an impact. And so, yeah, I would say that they're the same today that they were 18 years ago.
Good. So same principles, but obviously product shift, absolutely huge.
Oh, without question. If we've probably changed our product shift 5 or 6 different times. So yes, for sure.
So let's talk about today's product. So what we hear when we talk to Veracity is CISCO. It's all about CISCO now and Webex. Talk to that a little bit. How you made that decision? Why CISCO?
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you asked that question. And you know, a lot of people probably know Veracity is this little regional data provider, and we've changed and morphed a lot over the last 3 years. And it really started with the acquisition of BroadSoft when CISCO acquired them. And there was really kind of two models that BroadSoft had. They had their BroadWorks model, which is carriers like ourselves and a lot of other partners that you guys have go and buy the software, and they go put the equipment in their data centers, and they put their wrapper and their fill around the licensing. And it's a solid platform. It works great. It's been around for a long, long time. There's another model that BroadSoft had that not a lot of people were working on. It's called the Broad Cloud model, which was they would put the same equipment and licensing in their data center and then go sell it. Well, when CISCO acquired BroadSoft, they still have those same channels, but they put a whole focus around that broad cloud calling around WebEx and making the WebEx product suite. And for us at that time, we had, you know, a BroadWorks platform and we're selling it, but we're really voice engineers and data engineers, and our whole goal was really around building a platform that was reliable and redundant and secure, and didn't spend a lot of time on the wrapper and the look and feel of it. And CISCO's done a phenomenal job putting a great wrapper, a great look and feel around CISCO, and that's where their CISCO sellers are selling. There's over 28,000 CISCO sellers out there selling their services, and they get comped on selling the WebEx calling platform. So for us, it made sense for us to really latch on to that broad cloud calling, which is now WebEx calling platform, and that whole suite of products. And in doing so, that's taken us globally. We have customers now in over 16 different countries. We have customers that are, you know, 10, 20 users, and customers that are, you know, tens and thousands of users. And that really has come from that relationship. So it's been a great relationship for us and really helped us grow and expand our company.
Okay, so CISCO overall, but it sounds like really WebEx and then the BroadSoft acquisition really got you into BroadSoft Cloud.
Yep.
So rather than your own instance, you've got the whole suite over here and you're running with it.
Exactly.
That's
exactly it. And it just gives us all those, it allows us to leverage all those relationships that CISCO's created for a long time as they transition their premise-based solutions over to the cloud. BroadSoft is a phenomenal solution, very secure, and CISCO's done a great job putting a nice wrapper around it.
I think Cisco can be a little intimidating for partners. I mean, big enterprise, we're talking complex applications and gear, highly customizable. How do you tell a partner that, hey, it's okay to sell Cisco and it's reachable to you?
Yeah, we've heard that a lot. And that was our feeling of Cisco when we came in. Man, it's expensive, it's enterprise, and it takes a lot to engineer, and you have to have all these certifications to run it. And Cisco's done a phenomenal job taking their reputation of quality and reliability and security and redundancy, and they've taken that mantra and they've taken that message and built it around Webex calling, then the Webex suite of products. And that Webex suite of products includes Webex calling or unified communications, it includes meetings, it includes messaging, it includes contact center, and includes all the devices. So it's all wrapped in together. And the new Webex today is actually very easy to implement, very easy to administer, and very affordable, all wrapped up in this really highly secure, highly reliable, highly redundant service. And for an agent going out and selling those, it's nice to go in and talk to someone, and no one's ever gotten fired from selling AT&T or IBM, and that holds true with Cisco. When you go with Cisco, the people you're talking to know it's a very reliable, robust system that they can count on now and long into the future.
So if I understand correctly, Cisco's done a good job of simplifying, of refining. But is Veracity a part of that as well, of simplifying the experience and make it more approachable?
So that's a great question. So Cisco has always been a partner selling model, but they've used resellers to sell that and relied on those resellers to sell their boxes and connect the TDM and services that we've all connected into for years and years and years. So what we've done over the last few years is really worked with Cisco to help them understand that when people are selling cloud communications, it's sold by the agent model. That's where that stuff is being sold. And we've worked with them to put together a channel and a platform where we got extra discounts from Cisco that we could go and pass on to the Telarus ecosystem and teammate. And we actually signed an exclusive agreement with you guys and work with Cisco so that we could take that package, which is taking the Webex platform, taking our engineered network for getting services calling into the network and out of the network, and package that into a program where the Telarus agents can go take the Webex name, the Webex solution, and tie it in and go out and deliver it to customers via Veracity. So we'll do the support, we'll do the billing, we'll do the onboarding, we'll help them with all of those services to transition and migrate them, and use our 18 years of experience in doing that to help make sure the customer has a great experience on the Webex platform.
Well, you should know we appreciate the exclusive relationship, and it's paid dividends because people are beating the path to our door as a result. In fact, just recently there was a pretty large deal that Cisco had a reseller in on and said, nah, you need to run that through Veracity. They know how to get this stuff done.
Yep. And that was a great experience, and we worked, and that's part of where the Telarus agents can help leverage the relationships that Cisco has. Cisco has some deep relationships that they've built internally with their customers. And now by bringing in Veracity and bringing in Telarus, we can triangulate that whole partnership together to really build a really deep, strong relationship and show them the benefits that a Webex platform can deliver with the security and the reliability, and can deliver the engineered network that Veracity provides. We've spent 18 years building a network specifically designed around getting voice packets into a platform and voice packets out of a platform. So no matter if you have the best platform in the world, if you can't tie that bridge together, you don't have a great solution. So we help bring all that together with a great engineered global network to transmit and receive voice packets into a great platform with Webex, and go work with the partners to understand where the customer's needs are, what their problems are, what their challenges are, and then help work with the Telarus agents to show them how Webex and Veracity's implementation can help them resolve those challenges and resolve their needs.
Got it. So we talked about Cisco, being perceived as this, massive company, mass enterprise, hugely complex. You talked about, no, it's much more simple, approachable, smooth experience. But tell me, what then is the sweet spot? What kind of customers do you want partners bringing?
That is, we have customers all over. We have customers from 10 to 20 users up to 10,000 users, and the spectrum is all there. And as you mentioned, Cisco is usually known for the enterprise space. But really where we've seen our sweet spot is those customers that have 200 to 300 to 400 employees. They want meetings, they want calling, and they want a contact center solution. So Cisco being able to provide that whole solution is a great sweet spot. And that's a $10,000 a month user. That's a good little commission check that you get each month. And with those customers, that size of customers, they really do want to have an easy process, an easy system that they can help administer and that they can help roll out and make moves, adds and changes. And so that's a really good sweet spot. And so if someone's looking to consolidate, a meetings platform and a separate messaging platform and a separate calling platform and a separate contact platform and merging that all into one, Cisco's a great solution for them.
Okay, so not only the simplicity of the product, but actually the packaging of the product, the whole single pane of glass idea.
Yes.
That you can get it all right here, consolidate all these disparate tools that your different departments may have purchased and consolidate them under one.
Yep, and that's what I talked about earlier, that wrapper they call Control Hub. So Control Hub is a platform that you go into Cisco to administer all those pieces, to administer your meetings, to add your calling, add contact center. So it's really good pane of glass for administrator to go administer. And then from a user perspective, having one pane of glass that you can make your calling, your messaging, your meeting, your contact center. So from both aspects, whether you're administrator or whether a user, it's a great platform that you can tie in together that eliminates 5 or 6 different applications that could be on someone's desktop.
Got it. So, for years and years you supported the community here, the community of which I'm a part of locally. And you've been well known and well received by both enterprises and partners. And now you've got this national and global reach. Tell me how you're supporting that agent community, that much broader agent community.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that earlier on about, hey, you can conduct business via video conferencing meeting, but really to build those deep relationships is out in the field and partnering with them. And so we've hired partner sales managers throughout the country, and they're going to go work specifically with your agent channel and your agent team to help identify where those solutions are and help them work from an engineering perspective, from a support perspective, and really help leverage also the Cisco relationships that they've built as well. So hopefully what we've been able to do by hiring those folks and putting a great marketing support around them, we can give the partner channel out there the messaging that they need around Webex, the solution from an engineering perspective around Webex, and then probably most importantly is just the process about how to onboard them and how to implement them and how to turn them up. And we take a very hands-on approach to ensure that when customers sign up with Veracity and Cisco, that they have a great experience, not only from the sales process and understanding their needs, but all the way through the implementation and ongoing support. And we've got a phenomenal team that has been with us for almost 2 decades. I mean, that whole 18 years that we've been in business, there's some key individuals that have done a phenomenal job really understanding the BroadSoft platform that we implemented in 2003. So we understand it very well. We understand how to port phone numbers. We understand how to implement those and how to schedule those so the customer has a great experience. And I think the partners out there will really enjoy working with our support team as much as they will working with our partner sales managers.
Well, we look forward to spreading the word, especially as you continue to expand geographically, spreading the word of Cisco and Veracity. Drew, thank you so much for being my guest. Thank you also for your partnership. Any last word for our partners today?
With this whole movement, a remote workers movement that we've had, and us aggressively rolling out WebEx, we're going to come up with a special promotion that we'll roll out the week of the 23rd around Webex calling that will have some great discounts, some great promotions, and compensation for your team. So we're excited to announce that.
Fantastic. Coming out with a promotion, Q4. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining us in this edition of C2C with my guest, Drew Peterson, Veracity Networks. Take care, everyone.